Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the second-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete and second down now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Huskers will have to kick it away. Promising opening drive, but it stalls. Hunter out to kick it away. The Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's second down here. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Lawrence. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Huskers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier tackled there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the completion made. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Cornhuskers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lawrence. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he stopped just short down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. They were backed up to... Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties. And a big play is the result.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula, and he lobs it deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Great move in the open field. Tackled after the interception, but that will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Pass is caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. On the ground, it's Lee. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The Sooners will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Second down after that previous play. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
On the double.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Huskers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they will claim the second half lead.
Man, that's a...
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He hands it off from the gun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he stopped short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over protecting this lead. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. With the catch, it's Lawrence. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
42 Spider. 4-2.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The linebacker shifting around now. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Linebacker shifting around now. 2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They'll hand it off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.